How y'all doing today? My name's Ayin, and today's topic of discussion is going to be compliments with strings attached. Compliments with strings attached. The reason why I think about this is a little similar to one of the other videos that I've done in regards to people kind of throwing you encouraging comments with curveballs. But when I think about this compliments with strings attached, people play such little petty games with you to get in little discouraging comments. And to a degree, they count on you to be able to relay this information. So you got to really be keen on recognizing these people and what they're doing. I'm giving you an example with this when people do these things. I have people in my life where they're relegated to me talking about only the things that I know that they can handle, because I know that if I give them more, then the relationship, it would really put a strain up on the relationship, because they just can't respect certain things about me. So I just leave those things up, because it turns into conflict, and it's really no benefit of it, and they just have a hard time seeing some of the things that they may fall short upon. That's the reason why I talk about, you being in touch with you, knowing your strengths and your weaknesses, so you can avoid those pitfalls. Just like I know what my strengths and my weaknesses are. I knew when it was coming up, I knew that I wouldn't be able to take criticism well, so my attitude would be bad. One thing my mother reminded me of it was, attitude being bad. So it made me aware of, I really don't want a bad attitude, and you got to be able to take criticism. So it was just things that I had to embrace that, a lot of people, they may just deal with. Maybe to avoid getting any type of criticism, maybe they don't do things to have people criticize them. And that leads me to what I'm about to say about with these compliments with the strings attached. Had an example of one person that I deal with, and I'm careful on the things that I tell them, because they can really come out of left field with certain comments. Now, it's nothing wrong with getting people to think and be well-rounded, but I've talked about this in maybe 2 or 3 other videos when I talk about there's certain things that you do in your life that are encouraging, no matter what anybody says. I mean, they're just good things. There's no downside to it. It's just positive. But you have people that'll find those negative things to say and do about it. And it's not that they're imparting any type of knowledge, because you can think on what they said for 10 years and go, man, did they have a point up? And it's like, it was no basis to what they were saying other than to throw a low blow, to be discouraging. And they may not be aware of how they come off with people. But me thinking about these compliments with strings attached is people that, say for you have friends or people in your life that they're opinionated, they know that they're opinionated. You all just kind of accept that's who that person is. So they know that they're able to be opinionated without you really getting, offended, and that's just the way it is. That's the reason why I'm talking to you. I'm giving you a leg up on dealing with bullies and people who don't respect your time or respect you in certain situations, on how to deal with them accordingly. But back to what I'm talking about with, you having certain people. This particular person that comes out of left field and they make particular type of comments, I notice when the door is open for them to make it. One is sharing certain things with them. Certain things, and this is one of the things I've mentioned too in my videos. There's certain things I don't need your opinion on. I don't need criticism. I'm going to do it, and what I'm going to do, because I've already made up my mind to do it. I don't care what you say, because I'm confident in what I'm doing. So I'm not looking for a pat on the back. I'm not looking for kudos. I don't care what you think. I'm doing it. So with this situation, the person they were speaking to me. They let me know, hey, look. I seen your YouTube channel. I was quiet, because what they were doing is, what they were wanting was for me to say, oh, what do you think? But the reality of it is, like, I don't care what you think, because it's not about you. If it can be about you and it can benefit you, then that's fine and good. But you're not really talking to me about with the YouTube channel. You're getting ready to come out of the left field and throw a curveball and bust me upside my head with it. And I don't want to hear it. So I saw your YouTube channel, and they were quiet because that pause was the indication for me to go, what did you think? But I didn't say anything. And you know what's so funny? With me not saying anything, this person proceeded to comment, yeah, I watched this. When are you gonna XYZ? When are you gonna do that? And I said, but I already knew this. I'm just like, now, you're acknowledging the one accomplishment, but then you're bringing up these questions that are, they're irrelevant. They kind of give you an example. It's as if you had came over to a friend's house and you were like, hey, look at the new car that I got. Man, I got whatever it is that you bought. And the person goes, oh man, that's nice. You couldn't get something bigger? Oh man, that's nice. You couldn't have got something more sporty? This is like an old person's car. Oh, this is nice. Man, what are you trying to do? You trying to recapture your youth? These are what I'm saying about these type of comments. And you're just like, what? And that's what gave me the idea up for the video. And when I thought about it, when me and this person, we finished up the conversation, when they made their comment, and what it was they were waiting for me to come back so that it would open the door for them to give these opinions. And with giving these opinions and knowing that they're opinionated, it would open up for criticisms that I wasn't asking you for. So since I wasn't biting and I actually wrapped up the conversation early, I just avoided the conflict. And it's just like, yeah, you know, this is the reason why I don't share these type of things with you. It's my take on it. That's just my 2 cents I just wanted to share with you in regards to these negative comments or compliments with strings attached. Because people do that. They have compliments and they come with the package of, this is a compliment, I'm saying something nice, but there's strings attached. As soon as you take that gift that they're giving, you find out that what comes along with it is something that you weren't prepared to receive. And it's discouraging. So knowing when you got those type of people up off in your life so you can control those situations, seeing, you know, to what degree they're in your space. That's my takeaway on it. My name's Ayin. I've written a book, Ayin Kilimanjaro's The Arithmetic of Family Communication. I will leave a link in the description box. You can get the book on Amazon in paperback or an ebook copy. And in the meantime, if you have questions, you can hit me up at ayin.kilimanjaro@gmail.com. I'll do my best to answer your questions in a video. In the meantime, stay encouraged, avoid being discouraged. I'm Ayin. You have a good one.